don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Autobot Optimus Prime. This is a Legends scaled figure. If I had to guess, I would think this is a repackaging of the Evasion Mode Legend Scale Optimus Prime. I never had that, but I found this at my local Dollar General store. And I thought that it was $5, so I figured, you know, I kind of like those $5 Legend scale figures, so I'd pick them up. This is what it looks like. Bottom of the box, sides. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple as far as the box goes. What do you say we, pardon me, what do you say we go ahead and open him up and see what we get? Okay, so here he is out of the packaging, and what are my initial thoughts here? Well, let's see if I can zoom in here and show you his head sculpt. You can see his eyes are painted blue. He's got silver on the crest and a silver mouth plate. He's got this baby blue almost windshield here. That's paint. It's not a tampograph. The arms are a solid piece. He's got gray paint right here and a little accent right there. Isn't that neat? That is gray paint, so they've just basically painted this whole thing, and I've got paint missing right there. Gray plastic. We've got black paint right here, black paint right here. Wow. For what this thing is, there's a lot of paint. The back of the figure looks like this. We've got that same baby blue right here and some silver right there. Yeah, this thing is interesting. Let's say interesting. It is a bit back heavy because of this, but as usual you can kind of rotate the legs a little bit and get them to work the way that you want them to. Let's see here. He stands, if I didn't know better, I'd say he's a little bit bigger than your standard Legends scale. He's coming in at right about 4.5. Shoulder to shoulder, we're going to call that 2. Depth wise, I'm going to have to eyeball it because his foot sticks out a little bit more. That's right about 2 inches. Pardon me, okay. So, articulation, the head can go all the way around. Wiggles a little bit, so that suggests that it's on a ball joint. The arms are on a ball joint right there. They can do a full 360. They can go out. That one can go a lot farther than this one can, apparently. But that's the best that you're going to get out of them. There is no elbow. There is no waist. Articulation. Because of the way this is cut, these are T-jointed ball joints, but because of the cut of it, the way that it works, if you all can see this, it can't go past that point for the leg. So that's as far back as you'll get it, and that's as far forward as you can get it, and it doesn't want to do that. You have a ball joint right here, which allows for knee rotation. And your knee bend, it'll go as far as you want it to go. I mean, he can definitely do that with no problem. Alright. I don't know what I think about this mold. let's see here. I think I mentioned the last one I bought from the dollar store was this little Legion scale figure, and you can see he is considerably bigger. Damn it. He is considerably bigger than this Optimus Prime. He's also considerably bigger than G1 Gears, who, there we go. Again, just for your sense of scale. Let's see here. Why don't I go ahead at this point and do my scale comparisons so we can get a pretty good idea about what's going on. And for a final comparison, you can see this is the I'm sorry, not the DX9. This is the Mech Fans Toys Megatron, and he scales fairly well as far as the head goes. I always thought Megatron should be just a touch taller, but that's just me. So, yeah, there's always that. And of course, we have Nemesis. You just decided to bring me up for some apparent reason. Well, it is time for you to do a scale comparison. I brought a gun. He's an Optimus. I hate Optimus. Why do you put me in here with Optimus? I don't have anything else to do, and you're under contract, and you do what I tell you. So, that's how that works. I'm going to shoot him now. No, you're going to go away, and you're probably going to tell me you're always going to be watching, and I don't really care. Damn it. Stop with all this crazy crap. How am I supposed to do anything if you steal all my best lines? I really don't care. Damn it. Damn it. You're funny, Nemesis. Shut up. Anyway, I think we probably ought to transform this guy just to be doing it. I've never transformed him. I haven't even looked at the instructions. So, yeah, I'm going to do this cold on camera and see if we can get this done. It doesn't look horribly complex. I think. There we go. He's transformed. Boy, that was a highly technical transformation, wasn't it? Let me see if I can explain what I just did. My apologies, folks. Okay. Oh, you gotta have fun in life. So, he looks like this. First thing you do is you come back here and you unhook this. These are on sliders, so rotate the arm around on that ball joint and then just slide them in, just like this. Bring down the cab and it will tab in at a couple of different places, and there you got the cab all done. Take the legs, separate them just a little bit, pull them up on that transformation hinge, and they ought to come in. Do they? Yeah, they come around. Okay. So you've got to kind of flex them just a touch. And yeah, here is your cab. It rolls, sort of. Okay. Let's see. It's measuring in at approximately 4 inches. Width-wise, you all can't see that, can you? Width-wise, the bumper is probably the biggest part, and that's 1.5 inches. Height-wise, I guess the smokestacks are going to be the tallest point. Eyeballing it from the tire, we're looking at approximately 1.75 inches. Alright, so I suppose that this is the point where I will do the scale comparisons. Here, let's get him kind of in the forefront. final thoughts wise, this thing is okay. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. But I do remind everyone, I paid $5 for this. If you wanted, you know, say an Optimus Prime that would, I don't know, be customizable, I think this thing would be great. Paint the windows in here, a few of the little details, silver on the rims, some headlights, paint these in black, the windshield wipers. I think the smokestack silver, and I think you would have an astonishing little figure here. The plastic quality is not as good, most definitely, say, as the G1. It's not as good as, well, actually, I guess it's on the same par with these little Legion scales you get at the dollar store. It's a cheaper plastic, it really is. There it is next to Spike, for those of you who would be interested in seeing that. And here it is next to a Prime Master. So again, just to give you a sense of scale. All in all, I think this thing's okay. It is definitely a niche piece. You know, I guess maybe if you missed, what is this, evasion mode Optimus Prime at Walmart when it came out, then, I mean, this could be an option for you. He's not bad. He's kind of fun to flip back and forth. I think they changed the head sculpt to give it a more G1 Optimus look, but I'm pretty sure this is the evasion mode Prime. This thigh plastic right here worries me. It doesn't look good. I know that's highly technical. It's not the swirly stuff. It just, I don't know. I've been messing with these things for a few years now, and I get a pretty good feel sometimes when something's just not right, and I don't think those thigh pieces are what they should be. On the positive side, we get a surprising amount of paint, considering the articulation is basically non-existent. I mean, it's not a brick, but it's really not posable, not in the way that you would want. He's back heavy, which is to be expected. He can hold a 5mm port weapon, so I mean, there is always that. He doesn't come with one, but he could hold one. What else is there to say about him? Should you buy him? He was $5. If you've got $5 to spare and you see this guy sitting there, yeah, go ahead and pick him up. I mean, he's worth flipping back and forth a couple of times for $5. Hell, you can't get a value meal at McDonald's for $5 anymore. But you can pick this guy up. So, yeah, I recommend him, at least as far as for what he is. He's not going to be the Prime that changes your collection, but he's a fun little thing. And this would be one you could easily either customize into something really, really nice, or you could just give to your 4-year-old and say, here, have fun. So, well, maybe not your 4-year-old, but because they still put things in their mouth, and I wouldn't put this in my mouth, but, or their mouths either, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Should you buy it? If you want to. If you don't buy it. It'll be okay with me either way. This is Tom. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.